Hello. All right, we're going to do stretch. So let's go ahead. This is up to about a 30-minute stretch-ish. Sometimes it goes up to 35 minutes, 40 minutes, depending. So what we're going to do is lengthen the body. We're going to pull on some ligaments, tendons. This is between bone and bone, muscle and bone. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go from standing to on all fours, seated, laying down, and then coming all the way back up to standing. So we're going to start with our feet right underneath our hips. Take our shoulders, roll those back, push them down. Take the chin, drive it straight back. Push the head down. Stretch the back of the neck. Hold 10 seconds. Breathe in and out. Use your nose. From here, we're going to start to tilt the head up. Pulling on the tissue on the front of the neck, leading with the jaw, the chin, and hold 10 seconds. Push the collarbone down. Breathe through the nose. For the sides of the neck, we're going to nod the head back down. Pull the chin back. And now tilt your head to one side and let it hang 10 seconds. Breathe in and out through the nose. Push the collarbone down. From here, pull the chin back while your head is still tilted and nod the head down. Start to pull on the back of that shoulder blade. Hold. Start tilting the head back up. Pull the head upright. Let's do the other side. From here, pull the chin straight back and now tilt your head to the other side and let it hang for 10 seconds. Breathe in and out through the nose. From here, pull the chin back while the head is still tilted and start to nod the head forward while in that tilt, pulling on the back of the shoulder blade. Hold. Start to tilt the head back up. Pull it upright. We're going to pull the chin back and now turn your head to one side. Nod up and down 3 times. The first one's shallow. The second one's deeper, tilting up further, nodding down further. The third one goes way up, way down. Other side. Turn the head over to the other side and hold. 3 nods. First one shallow. Second one deeper. Third one way up, way down. Head rolling. And face the head forward, pull the chin back, drop the head down, and now rotate it 3 times one direction. Push the collarbone down. Breathe in and out through the nose. And now change direction and do 3 rotations the other way. Push the collarbone down. Breathe in and out through the nose. Pull the head upright. Let's go into shoulders. For shoulders, we're going to raise the shoulders up as high as we can, push them down as far as we can. 2 more times. Raise them up as high as we can, stretching under the armpit, push down as far as you can. Raise up as high as you can, push down. For rolling, we're going to bring the arms out in the front. 3 times, we're going to roll forward. Pushing the collarbone down, stretching as far forward as we can, and then we're going to reverse it 3 times, roll back and down. Push the collarbone down. For shoulder socket, we bring the arms out to the side. We're going to rotate them forward and backwards. Getting that synovial fluid in the socket to lubricate the shoulders. And then we're going to go into opposites, one forward, one back. This stretch is particularly good for scoliosis. It pulls on opposites on the spine. To lubricate the elbow joints, we bend in, flatten out. Let's do that 2 more times. Let's go into the wrist. Bend the wrist back, flatten it in. Wiggle the fingers around, get the nerve endings in there to open up. For the rib cage and chest, we're going to drop the arms down 45 degrees. Pull the arms back behind the torso, flare the rib cage up, bend the elbows in, and pull across the rib cage in the front 10 seconds. Use the nose, breathe, lengthen. For the opposite, the back of the rib cage, we bring our arms to the front of us. We collapse the rib cage in, rounding the upper back, tuck the head in and reach, 10 seconds. Lengthen, breathe. For the sides of our body, we're going to pull our torso up. We're going to raise one arm up in the air. Turn your hand away. Your thumb sticks out to the side. From here, it looks like this. We're going to grab our thumb and pull our body over to the side and then down in the front. And then swivel around 10 seconds. And then we do the other side. We raise the torso up. The other hand, the palm faces out. We have the thumb here that acts like a handle. We bring the other arm over and we pull that arm, stretching the tissue on the side of the body. We bend the torso down in the front to get to that lower back. And then we swivel around 10 seconds. Breathing, moving, lengthening, pulling, feeling your body. From here, we pull the torso up and we move to a wall. Over here, we get to the back. We're going to put our hands up onto the wall, take a big step back and push the tailbone back. Stretch the back of the body. Drop one arm down and hang and sway back and forth. On 10 seconds each hold. We're going to put our other arm back up on the wall, drop the other one, push the tailbone back and hang. You can sway. 10 seconds. Going down the body, we pull the torso up. We place our hand upside down on the wall, across from the chest, flatten the elbow, straighten the arm, and rotate away, pulling on the bicep. From here, we tilt the head away from the wall, nod it up and down 3 times. Breathe. Let's do the other arm. We're going to place the other hand upside down on the wall. Flatten the elbow, straighten the arm, rotate the body away from the arm. Tilt your head away from the wall, nod it up and down 3 times. Stretch the forearm up to the bicep, into the neck. From here, we're going to go to the calves. Still facing the wall, we are going to put our foot straight up onto the wall. From here, we pull the knee in, we lean our body weight over the leg with the forearms on the wall, and we hold 10 seconds. Push the hip out to the side and in. Let's do the other leg. Other foot goes straight up on the wall, pull the kneecap in, lean your body weight over that leg, forearms on the wall. Push the hip away from the body and in. For the middle of the spine, your thoracic spine, 12 vertebrae there. You're going to turn around with your back facing the wall. From here, you take about a foot step out from that wall. Your hands come up in front of the rib cage, and you pick a side and you rotate your rib cage all the way around and try to place your hands on the wall behind you. Hold. One side of the rib cage can rotate further than the other because you turn to one side more than the other. Other side, we rotate forward. And now rotate the rib cage to the other side, trying to place your hands or forearms on the wall behind you. Hold. Breathing in and out. From here, we're going to do the hips. We're going to turn and place our hand on the wall to the side. On this outside leg, we're going to raise the knee up across from the hip, and then we rotate it away from the body and in. 3 times. Internal, external rotation of the hip. We leave the leg in the out position and we roll it down and up 3 times. Trying to keep our torso as still as we can. Let's go and do the other side. We go around. Place our hand on the wall. Outer leg. We're going to place that knee up across from the hip and roll out and away and in. 3 to 4 times. Getting the hip socket to move. The hip moving in the hip socket. The knee in the out position, roll down and up. Pulling on the hips in the hip socket in this direction. All right, for the back of the legs. We're going to turn around. We're going to push the hips back. Placing our forearms on our thighs. All right, on that one leg, we are going to pull the kneecap in, pull the toes up, push the hip back, pushing that torso down and hold 10 seconds. Option to swivel the body. Breathe in and out. Other side, pull the other knee in to flatten it, pull the toes up, push the hip back, torso comes down, hold 10 seconds. Breathe. Option to swivel. Tissue moves in all different directions. We can move it around. From here, we come back in the middle. I'm going to face forward. We're going to soften the knees, placing our forearms on the knees. Take our feet and wing them away from us one at a time, 45 degrees out to the side. From here, we're going to go into gorilla stretch. We drop the tailbone down, placing our fingers on the ground. Going down as far as your body allows you to, we push into the ground, straightening the knees up as high as you can. Dropping the tailbone back down as far as you can. That's 1. We're going to do 3 of these. Come up as far as you can. Come down as low as you can today. And then on this 3rd one, we're going to come up and roll up through the spine into standing. And then we're going to come down onto all 4s. So come down on all 4s. We're going to push the hips back. Bend the knees down, hands come onto the mat. Let's go into the entire spine. Let me position myself. Our knees are under the hips, wrists are underneath the shoulders. To lubricate the spine, we tuck the head in, tuck the tailbone in, and we round the back up to the ceiling. Bowing it, should look like a rainbow. This decompresses the spine, creates space in the vertebrae. From here, we compress the spine. We tilt the head up. The tailbone comes out and up. We tighten, squeeze, arc, compress the spine. And then we pull the tailbone in, head comes in. We bow the spine, rounding it up to the ceiling. While we're in the bowed position, we're going to take our knee joints and open them out to the side one at a time. making a big wide base. From here, we touch our toes together in the back, flattening the ankles and the feet down. We shift our body weight back, sitting on the ankles. Reach the arms forward, push the torso down. And now 10 seconds, influence how you breathe. Let's go 5 more seconds. This feels good. All right, let's get to leg and groin, inner thigh. We're gonna bring the knees in under the hips. Our wrists come in right underneath the shoulders. Let's go ahead and take our one leg, pick a leg, and stick that leg straight out to the side. From here, we rock back and forth on that leg about 3 to 4 times. Trying to line up the ankle, knee, and hip on that other side. From here, we keep the leg out. We pull the torso up. We're gonna turn our foot away from us, sliding the ankle out past that knee, and then we're gonna bend the knee across the small toes, the little toes. Stay away from the big toe. If the knee goes across the big toe, you collapse the foot in through the foot arch. You don't want that. From here, we're gonna take this leg to the front and off to the side. We're gonna straighten the pelvic cage by hooking the tailbone in. And then we lean forward, flattening that hip on the other leg. Option on this back leg to pull the ankle up on top of that knee to stretch the tissue in the upper leg. 5 more seconds. You can hold on to the ground if you need to. Let's do the other side. We're gonna come back, bring this leg in. Gonna come down on all fours. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. Take the other leg, stick it straight out to the side, rock back and forth on that leg. Breathe in and out. As far back as you can today. Keeping that leg out to the side, we're gonna pull the torso up. We're gonna turn the foot away from us, sliding the ankle out, and then push our knee across the little toes, rocking left and right about 3 to 4 times. Adding the breathing. We're gonna take this leg, move it up to the front, off to the side. Before we lean forward, we take our pelvic cage, hook the tailbone in and straighten it, and then we lean forward, flattening out this back leg and hip. If we want to, we can take this ankle on top of the knee, stretching the tissue in this upper leg. And then we're gonna lean back and sit down for butterfly. Yay! See ya, Carla, I did it for you. For butterfly. All right, soles of the feet come together. Grab onto the ankles, pull those into the pelvic cage. We're going to collapse the chest in, tuck the head, round the upper back, push down. Hold for 10. From here, we let go. We're gonna bring our legs out to the side, 45 degrees. Flatten the kneecaps, pull the toes up. Before we reach forward, we flare the rib cage up, stretching the spine up, and then we reach forward for 10 seconds. Breathing through the nose, influencing how we breathe. From here, we take our left arm and we reach over to the opposite leg. In this circle space here, an objective or an attempt or a challenge is to get the elbow on the inside of that knee joint with the lower arm right by that lower leg. Working on that over time. Other side, we stretch the other arm up and over, pulling on the rib cage to the other leg. In this circle here, we can rotate the torso and attempt to get the elbow on the inside of the knee joint with that lower arm by that lower leg as much as we can, working on that over time. And then we're going to come right back down to the middle again for 5 seconds. And let that go. From here, we're going to bend the knees up, feet flat on the floor. We're going to take our hands and place them right behind each hip socket. We flare the rib cage up, stretching the spine up. Keeping that rib cage flare, we roll the knee in and down. 3 times each side. Getting the knee as close to the ground as we can today. Breathing in and out. Internal rotation of the hip. Rolling the hip on the inside of the hip line. 2 or 3 times. All right, so from here, we're going to take both knees and we're going to allow them to fall to one side. This creates 2 90-degree angles. We pull our torso as upright as we can. We flare the rib cage up and then we push our torso down and put our body weight on that leg in the front of us. 10 seconds, influence how you breathe. Notice how you feel. We pull the torso straight up and then we concentrate on this back leg. We're going to keep our foot connected to the mat, but we pull the knee up and out 3 to 4 times, getting an external rotation on the hip, opening the hip up and back. Hip area is one of the first areas to break down. From here, we keep the knee connected and we pull the ankle up 3 to 4 times. If you feel lots of pressure here, lean forward. This is connected to IT band, lower back area. All right, we're going to even it out. From here, we take the knees and we lift them up and over. And then we allow the knees to fall to the other side. From here, we pull the torso straight up as much as possible. We flare the rib cage up, that pulls the tailbone out, allowing the hips to shift. That allows us to reach forward, putting our body weight on this front leg, 10 seconds. Influence how you breathe. From here, we pull the torso straight up. On the back leg, we keep the foot connected to the ground. We pull the knee up and back, opening the back hip, external rotation. Open the hip socket 3 to 4 times. IT band, lower back area. We keep this knee connected to the mat. We pull the ankle up 3 to 4 times. You might have to lean forward. It's fine. Good. From here, we're going to do the whole back of the body. So we are going to bring the legs out in front of us, flatten the knees, pull the toes up. Before you reach, flare the rib cage up, stretch the spine up. What this does is this shifts the hips forward, allowing the socket, the ball joint, to rotate so you can reach the toes. Let's do a 10-second hold. And now on purpose, lengthen that tissue under the armpit area and reach further, 5 seconds. From here, we're gonna pull on the full abdomen. We're gonna lay all the way down. Yay! This card. To pull on the abdomen, you raise the arms up. Reach them up and over the head, reaching as far up over the head as you can. Flare the rib cage up, flatten the knees, point the toes down, flattening the ankles, and pull. Pointing as far down, pulling as far up as you can, pulling on the abdomen, breathing. From here, we bring the arms out to the side into a T. We bend the knees up, feet are flat on the ground. We tuck the tailbone under and in. We take one ankle and cross it onto the other knee, pushing the knee joint away from the body for 5 seconds on that crossed leg to open up the hip. And then for lower back, tilting side to side. 3 to 4 times, allowing the lower body to twist, lengthening tissue on either side of the vertebrae. Trying to keep our shoulder joints on the mat as much as possible today. Allow gravity to lengthen this tissue over time. For the back of the leg, lower back, we stop in the middle and we push this leg into the chest with the other leg and rock it up and down 3 to 4 times. Adding the breathing. We're going to even this out on the other side. Taking our other leg, crossing the ankle onto the knee. Let's take the knee joint on that crossed leg, push it away from the body for 5 seconds, open up the hip. Now that the hip is open, fall side to side, tilting, twisting that lower vertebrae, pulling on the tissue. Trying to keep your shoulders on the mat as much as possible. For the lower back, tissue behind this crossed leg, we're going to stop in the middle, rock up and down. Push this leg into the chest with the other leg and rock it up and down 3 to 4 times. Add the breathing. From here, we're going to flatten both legs down. We're going to take one leg and bend it right up into the chest and hug it up into the torso as much as possible. Our other leg, we're going to flatten the knee and flatten the leg down as much as we can. From here, we take our hugged leg and stick it straight up to the ceiling. Flattening the kneecap, we grab behind the leg and pull it towards us. From here, we point the toe away from us, flattening the ankle, stretching that front and lower leg 5 seconds. And then we take the toes and we pull it towards our face, pulling on the back of that lower leg. 5 seconds, option to rock the foot back and forth, back and forth. Now we take this leg and we push it across the center of our body, allowing it to fall across the torso, all the way over to the other side. 10-second hold. Go into how you breathe. Influence your breathing. Let's do the other side. We're going to bring this leg back and down. For your other leg, bend the knee up into the chest and hug the leg up into the body as high as you can. Your other leg, flatten it down, flattening the hip and the knee. We're going to take this hugged leg and stick it straight up to the ceiling. Grab behind it, flatten the knee, pull that leg toward you, and now point your toes away from you, flattening the ankle, stretching the front of the foot, lower leg. And now the opposite, take the foot, pull it towards your face, pulling on tissue behind the leg. 5 seconds, rock that foot back and forth. And now take the leg, push it across the torso and let it fall all the way over to the other side. Hold 10 seconds. From here, we're going to take both knees, tuck them into the chest, cross our ankles, hug around the kneecaps, and rock side to side. Decompress the spine. Very comfortable position for the body. Breathe in and out. We're going to unhook the ankles, roll up onto the tailbone, and bring our arms up above our head immediately, dropping blood right into the heart chamber, blood and oxygen. This promotes circulation. We're going to reach that right arm up higher than the left. Hold that for 5 seconds. And then we're going to reach the left arm up higher than the right and hold that one for 5 seconds. From here, we bring the arms down in front of us. We're going to take one arm and reach around, rotating the rib cage. Walk the fingers back and nod the head down. 10-second hold. Stretch the thoracic vertebrae, 12 vertebrae in the middle. Let's do the other side. Reach around with the other arm, rotate the rib cage. Walk the fingers back, nod the head down and hold. 10 seconds. I'm going to lubricate our spine one more time. Rotate to the front. Let's go back. We're going to cup our hands around the knee joint. From here, we flare the rib cage up. Compress, squeeze, arc, tighten the spine, push it right into the body, and then collapse the rib cage in and bow back. Round the spine. Decompress. That's one. The second one, flare the rib cage up. Tighten the shoulder blades, push the spine into the body and compress, and now collapse the rib cage in, round the spine. Decompress. Last one, flare the rib cage up, tighten, collapse and bow the rib cage back, stretch. All right, to stand. Take one leg, tuck it under the other. On the tucked leg side, you're going to rotate your rib cage around and torso around until you're on all fours. Once you're on all fours, you're going to straighten out one leg behind you, open it wide. The other leg, straighten it, open it wide. Walk your hands back to the center. Roll up through the spine. We are done with stretching. Yay! Thank you for coming to my class. Hope you enjoyed it. Have a good day.